As a kid, I was fortunate enough to grow up in this amazing city of Melbourne, right on the beach. Dad had bought a house, the back gate opened up, and we stood on the sand. Although I sailed, although I fished, although I swam and dived and all sorts of things like that and generally mucked about on the beach, I didn't grow up on a surf beach. So today, I've decided to head out to the surf capital of Australia, to Torquay, to see if somebody can actually teach me how to stand up on a board. Finally, as an Aussie, I might be able to surf. I've driven about 60 miles southwest of Melbourne towards the Great Ocean Road to attempt to catch some waves, and a little bit of rain isn't going to stop me. Welcome to Point Danger. Well, that's a really nice place to be, isn't it? Point Danger. Fortunately, Torquay Surf Beach is my final destination, where some local surfers have offered to help me brush up on my board skills in exchange for lunch. Now I'm scared. I've got to really surf. The last time I was on a board, the sun was shining, and in fact, it was 42 degrees. It's unusual, to be fair, a little bit of rain, but it doesn't really matter. I'll still have fun. That's the problem.
I need some filling up.
Yeah, that's surfer, this is Chef.
So once the wave starts coming, you're going to do nice, big, long paddles. So if you have a quick practice of that now. Yeah, that's it. And then so as soon as that wave hits the back of your feet, as quick as you can, you're going to bring your knees up. And then from here, front foot forwards, hips in the air, turn the feet, and just stay low. And then we're going to bring our hands out, look like a surfer.
This is the only time you're going to see this, me standing like this, like this.
All right, so we're ready to go in?
Yes!
Okay, so here comes the waves. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Alistair, you're a very, very patient man. I don't know if I mastered the surf, but at least I got up a little bit.
Yeah, you got on your feet.
Thank you. As you showed me how to surf, I'm going to cook you something to eat.
That'd be nice. Thank you.
Thanks, Alistair.
Thanks for that.
Well, I know this much. All that sea air and surfing, or not quite in my case, certainly works up an appetite. I've got the perfect post-surf dishes in mind, but what do these guys usually like to eat after a day riding the waves?
Chuck some bacon and eggs on the barbecue after a big morning out in the surf. Can't go wrong with that. And if you're having an evening surf, you've got to go home and have a beer, obviously.
A good meat pie is great. Always goes down well.
I like spaghetti. Just lots of noodles.
Vegemite, obviously.
Yeah, Vegemite and avocado on toast. That's really good too.
After being in the surf, one of my favourite foods to have are kangabangers. There's this kind of like, they're just like sausages or snags, we call them in Australia, but they're made of kangaroo.
Well, there'll be no kangabangers on my barbie today, but I am cooking up a meaty feast. This is lamb. A lamb, souvlaki maybe could have been what it would be called, but really this is my version of it. I hope these guys are going to enjoy what I cook for them, because otherwise they might fling me back in the water. Having grown up in an environment of beach life, which I did, there was always people around our house. There was always a barbecue going. There was always food around. The misconception for many people is that a barbecue is about sausages and chops. For me, it's not. And the first thing I've got are some rumps of lamb. I flavour some cut of meat, but it can be tough. So a simple way to tenderise it is with a quick and easy marinade. First, squeeze over plenty of lemon juice and add a good sprinkle of salt. Yoghurt. Good old-fashioned yoghurt. And ladies and gentlemen, it is yoghurt, not yoghurt. It's yoghurt. The yoghurt seals the outside of the meat, and it becomes like a casing, and then inside it steams a little bit, and all the juices stay contained. And that means you've got the beauty of the rich flavour of the lamb, and it stays wonderful and moist at the same time as having a crunchy outside. So, garam masala into a tub of yoghurt. Generally, what we have inside garam masala is dried cumin, dried coriander, cinnamon, allspice. You've got wonderful sweet lamb. You've got this acidity of lemon, the sharpness of salt, and then this beautiful richness of sharp yogurt and wonderful spices all mixed together. This, then, is going to go onto a grill. Oil on our grill plate. You can do this over a flame. You do it any way you wish. So, these are pretty well ready to go. And cook them. Away we go. And that's exactly what you want to hear. As a kid growing up, one of the things we used to eat a lot of were souvlaki. But what was also delicious was the salads that went along the side. So for a simple, fresh side for this, just combine sliced red chilies, peeled chopped cucumber, loads of yogurt and lemon juice with fresh dill and mint. Mix all that together, and we've got ourselves a little flavoursome mixture, which is going to go beautifully with my lamb. And we're ready to go. Let's see what this meat is like inside. Look at that, perfectly cooked. It's not too pink, it's got lovely outside on it. It's the way it should be. Rightio, here we go. Oh yeah. For the finale, we take a bit of hot bread. A little bit of our cucumber and chilli. And now some lamb down the middle. And then wrap it all up. That, my friend, is lunch. Lunch! Thank you very much indeed. It's your one. Please take one.
Oh, beautiful.
Go for it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Cheers.
No problems at all. The sound of silence is always a good sound. What's the verdict, guys?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, really nice. Yeah, I think you got the cooking down pat, definitely.
Yeah.
A few more hours in the surf and you'll be okay, but yeah, I'm loving this.
Very tender, the meat.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
so sweet. It goes really nicely with the cucumber. Yeah, very fresh.
Beautiful.
That's delicious.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
You guys go off and finish off those. I'll get you some dessert. It's not very difficult, this at all, really. Some figs, some yogurt, some lemon and some honey, a little bit of sugar. This might be simple, but it's unbelievably tasty. Just halve the figs, skewer, sprinkle with sugar and stick them skin side down on the barbecue for a couple of minutes. Then mix fresh lemon zest, a local honey with yogurt, give the figs a quick flip, and once the sugar's nice and caramelised, they're ready to serve. And I like them with pistachio nut brittle. Anybody here never eaten a fig?
Yeah, I haven't.
You've never eaten a fig?
No.
But try a little bit, dip a little bit in that. All yours. How's that? It's good, isn't it?
Why have I not had these before?
It's really, really tasty.
Guys, thank you very much for taking me surfing. Thank you very much for being patient with me.
Pleasure.
I'll be back this time next week for another lesson.
We'll be back next week for another feed.
For all the recipes from the series and much more, go to goodfoodchannel.co.uk.